Vaping, so vaping.
We are live.
Right. Push
Hopefully.
the button.
Okay, we're live on YouTube. Did it work?
I got a YouTube notification
Okay, we're live
and
on
a Twitch notification.
This works.
I got a YouTube notification and a Twitch.
Come, I'm not seeing the chat.
You gotta
This works.
open your eyes.
Come, I'm not seeing. Huh.
Yo.
Patty.
Yo.
Patty. Oh, there we go. There we go. Robert.
Pew, 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 pew.
It's Robert.
Robert's on the YouTube side, I believe. Robert, does the audio, is it good?
Good.
Robert said hi. Is
Yo.
the audio good, Robert? Yep. Okay.
There is a delay, right?
There is a
Yeah,
pretty
big delay.
significant delay on YouTube, so we need to be mindful of that a little bit.
Gotcha.
Does
Koala,
that mean we talk slower?
that
Yes.
wouldn't matter.
No, that'll fix it. That'll fix it.
That will?
Okay.
Miss Aurelia, hello.
Koala says, "Blood beat forever, baby." Hell yeah, Koala. I agree.
I don't
Could
think he
not
said
agree
that.
more, Miss Aurelia. Blockhead.
Blockhead, hello.
Mikey
Thank you.
Morbid. Alright, I'm gonna, well, I'll keep it open just in case.
Yo, Blockhead.
Oh, there's a delay with Naomi. She's
Oh,
just seen
no.
the blockhead message.
No. God damn it, man. Hey, Aurelia.
Yeah, she's really far behind.
I'm very
Naomi, can you
behind.
hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
Randy, hello.
Randy.
Getting into this music.
Wow. The only thing that sucks is the multi-chat thing. Everyone's color. Everyone's name
the
is a
same.
different color.
Oh,
So
okay.
I don't.
Oh God. Last time on the show.
No!
Uncha, hello. Well, okay, Uncha's the same.
Hi, Uncha. And Nappy.
Chef,
Chef,
hello.
welcome.
And Chef. And Randy. Mikey Morbid. And Platypus. Hell yeah. Pew, 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 pew.
Let's redo the theme and just have Naomi
Yeah.
say it.
Meow, 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 meow.
Pew, 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 pew.
Oh,
Oh, shit. I don't know this song. Pew, 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 pew. Let's Oh.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome to ControlAltDeath. I'm Ben Monster. That's Human Gabe right there.
Hi, oh,
And that's a dead ET.
Heidi ho, neighbors.
Heidi ho. What is
Yeah,
this?
I'm bringing it back. Heidi ho.
Okay.
Wow. Well, okay, there we go. That's better. You're not going to say it? You're not going to say it?
I don't have to say it every time. Does Don always say
All right.
what every time? Shit, he does.
Yes. He does.
All right, he who.
There we go. Transmetter's got it too. Special guest tonight. My wife, Naomi
Hi.
Monster.
Clap for me. I'll give it up for myself.
Welcome, Naomi. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Naomi, is this is your second time on or third
Yes.
time?
No, it's my second time.
Third time,
False.
Yeah.
False. It's your third.
You were. I mean, second
The
video.
Blackcoat's daughter.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
that's
right.
right. The original.
The Lie.
Mhm.
Best movie ever.
Not even a horror movie. And now this.
Right.
At
This
least this
one-
is a horror movie, but it's a different kind of vibe.
Still not quite a CAD vibe.
Not quite, but it's closer.
I
Yeah.
forget that you
Pretty,
guys
huh?
have criteria that you follow for
Mm.
these, and I'm just like, no, CAD's horror, so any horror movie, but it's not.
This
quite
I would say this
I-
counts. This counts.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just not a like
It's
I watched
heavy.
this a little while ago, and I remember like, would this be a good CAD movie? And I said no, but that was just me, because it's
Mm.
super heavy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it is very good, and it is definitely a horror movie.
Yes.
So it
Right.
it does apply.
And I also want to say hi, Hoodie Crush.
Hoodie.
Hi, Hoodie.
I'm watching
Welcome.
the chat, so I'm saying hi to everyone.
Yes.
Hoodie.
So like we said, Naomi brought a pick to watch, which was his house. We watched it with a few people.
Mhm.
Gabe, you watched it today.
I did.
We'll be getting into that, of course. But first, let's talk about what we've been watching, what
Mhm.
we've been playing, what we've
Mhm.
been feeling.
Oh boy.
Naomi, you're the guest. We start with you.
Oh really? Oh
Mhm.
god. Okay.
What you been watching?
What have I
Name
been
one thing.
watching?
Yeah.
Just one? I only
Yeah,
get
we're gonna
one?
go around. We get
Oh. We take
go
turns.
around.
It's okay.
I
Robert
don't-
doesn't
Mhm.
understand this part either.
Oh my god. I just don't. Ben can attest to this. I don't do well with sharing
Hmm.
No, she
at
doesn't.
all. I don't do good
be
with
honest,
sharing. I'm trying. I'm trying to
She's
get
getting better.
I mean, you
give him-
share.
I
You
give
share.
him more scraps of food.
Oh, scraps, and you get
Yeah, I
scraps.
give- I do share. I've been
Mhm.
starting to share my scraps with him.
Damn, get scraps.
So I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
No, I was gonna say, Chef. Of course, said what I wanted to say. You share Ben with us multiple times a week.
Oh, that's true.
We thank you for that.
There you go.
We
You're
need him.
welcome.
Mm.
I am quite generous, aren't I?
You are. Clap it up.
Yes, clap for me. Bravo, Naomi. You're wonderful.
So Naomi, what have you been watching?
What have I been watching? Let me pull this
Mhm.
up. Oh shit. I have like a bunch of here we go. Okay, so the first one on my list is My Old Ass movie
Mhm.
that you and I watched.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. It was so good. It was like exactly what I needed to watch to help me feel better because it was
Yeah.
I think we watched it right when that like all those executive orders were coming through and then there was like that funding freeze threat and it got really kind of heavy with work that I'm doing and I was just really not okay and pretty depressed and watching that movie it was like a touching kind of sad movie but it was also like had a really really good message to it so I think
Heartfelt.
it's definitely worth a watch. Yeah, really really
Yeah.
good.
It was good.
Blockhead disagrees.
Blockhead, I swear to God. Blockhead. How dare.
Gabe, I think you would enjoy it.
Daniel, hello. It's
Hey,
with
Daniel.
I love Aubrey Plaza, Love her.
Mhm.
So anything she's in, I'll watch. She's one of those people. Anything she's in, I'll watch. So I'll watch it.
It is like a coming of age story, which I usually don't go for, but I
Yeah.
watched it also because of Aubrey Plaza because I just really like her a lot.
Love
But
her.
contrary to
Single now.
Blockhead's opinion, I did not find it boring.
Mm.
Oh my God, Gabe, what?
I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Don't
I'm
do
sorry.
that. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
God.
I can't help it.
Yikes.
Oh
I
my
can't help it.
God. That's why she's not on social media anymore.
I
Jesus.
know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Part of the problem. My God.
Gabe.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Gabe, what have you been watching?
Well, I'm gonna. Okay. I restarted a game, a video game. I think it's one of your favorite games of all time.
What?
And we've talked about this game many times, and I never beat it, but I played the original long time ago. You know the game? One of your favorite games?
I don't know. Okay, wait. Give me some hints about it. Besides it's one of my favorites.
It is. Anything I say, I think you'll get it instantly. It's a horror game.
Still not getting it. Oh, Alan Wake?
No.
Control?
No, I beat Control.
Oh, right, yeah.
It doesn't take place on Earth.
Oh, Alien?
Close.
Alien Isolation?
Close. Dead Space.
I don't know. Oh, you never beat Dead Space?
I never beat the original.
This is so good.
I didn't
Ben,
remember.
That the one you couldn't... Sorry, I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
It's okay.
Nope.
you couldn't beat it, Ben?
No, Ben couldn't play it without me in the room with him. Wasn't that the game?
No, that's a different. That was a different game.
Okay. There was one
Dead
game
Space,
you were
was
really
the mail
fucking
game.
scared, and you needed the lights on, and I couldn't leave.
Yeah,
until
that and it turns
thought
out
it was
that
Dead
wasn't
Space.
that wasn't. It was very like suspenseful, but wasn't super scary. I forget the name of that game, but Metro. That was it. Metro. It had
I
some
love
weird
those
ending.
games. Those are awesome.
That scared the shit out of me. But yeah, anyway.
So
how far along are you into
I
it?
feel like I'm in chapter like 3, I think. Maybe, I don't know. It feels like maybe halfway. Santa, hello.
Hey, Santa.
Yes,
Yeah,
Santa.
I'm playing it on my Steam Deck. I bought it a long time ago when that came out, and when the remake came out, and I never played it, and it runs fucking beautifully on the Steam Deck. God damn, it's smooth. It looks so good, and I'm like, I'm gonna remember everything. I don't remember anything about this game. Like, I don't remember anything. So it's all new. It's basically like playing a new game.
Hell yeah!
And it's so fucking good, man. It's so scary. And I was playing it at night and with.
Okay, hello.
With the lights
Robert,
off,
hello.
and also with no sound because,
wait,
yeah,
you need sound.
I know.
You play Dead Space without any sound?
So here's the thing: I was nighttime, and I wasn't like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and play Dead Space. I was just like, I need a game. You know what? I'll try it. Effie was asleep. I didn't have my headphones, so it was at night. So I started playing it, and then when you don't have the sound. Like, I'm walking through the hallway, and then I just see the arms of the monsters come from behind me. I'm like, oh, God. And you got to swing around and kill them real quick. But then I played it with sound. I'm like, oh, this is way better. Also,
yeah, you need sound.
Josh Meyer in the YouTube chat. Hello. Josh says, I'm upvoting this awesome video channel. Wow. Thanks, Josh.
Thanks,
Josh. Upvote us or whatever you do.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up if you want on the YouTube. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need it.
Click subscribe.
We need it.
Hit that bell icon.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to put the YouTube link in the chat. If everyone wants to just go there and upvote it, that'd be awesome. Upvote it. Thumbs up it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Robert says I downvote it to cancel your
Robert,
vote.
This whole thing is
do
your
that?
plan. We're on YouTube now because of you. Why would you downvote your own thing, Josh says
Robert.
my thumb up is so high. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Josh.
Thanks, Josh.
So yeah, Dead Space, baby.
Dead Space.
And
Nice.
have you played? You played the remake, right? Or you haven't yet?
I have not played the remake.
It looks incredible. It looks so good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like a
insane.
good scary game. I love a good scary game. Naomi and I are making our way through Alan Wake.
Yes.
The remaster of Alan Wake. We haven't played Naomi after the show.
I
You
know.
want to play some Alan Wake? You want to play some Alan Wake?
Maybe.
Play some Alan Wake?
Let me see what my mood is. Because it's kind of like that's a dark-ish game too.
Yeah, it is.
And I tend to hand the controller over to you a lot because the fighting freaks me out and I can't do it.
Yeah,
it's got the controller.
I love the mechanic in Alan Wake. It's all about you shine the light on the bad guys, you get their shields down, and then you shoot them with a gun.
Yeah. I have
like
a tendency to get very immersed in games. So when like there's stuff happening, it's almost like I think I'm actually being attacked and I'm about to die, and then I freak out.
Shit. That's bad.
And so then that's why I have to give you the controller.
Yeah.
Damn.
But Naomi plays the parts where you're not fighting people and you're just
I do that
going
really
around
well. I do
talking
that really well.
and exploring.
I'm good at exploring.
Delivering mail.
Yeah, exactly.
That's me. I love mail
quest.
delivering games.
I want to fetch quest. I don't want to fight things. I just want to do things.
Blockhead says, "Where's Keith? What has he been watching? I don't know. I think he watches like beheading videos on Live League.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Keith.
Probably.
I mean, I don't. I wouldn't know. I haven't talked to him.
He said that I think he watches us. Oh no, that was the other guy. That was the other guy that came into the house. That Amish guy.
Oh, Jebediah?
Yo.
Yeah, he installed weird cameras.
Yeah.
And audio recording devices.
You
that was
like
the killer sofa.
You got a pervert
sofa
poking through your window.
Yeah.
Nah, he's nice.
They're all perverts.
They're all
perverts.
Pervert.
Anyone that comes out of that window and looks at us, perv.
Straight up perv. Straight up perv. Ben,
I've been watching more Always Sunny. Love that show.
Hell yeah.
So funny.
Hell yeah.
So funny. I just got up to the Trash Man. You know that meme where they always have Danny DeVito as a trash man?
Yeah.
I just got up to that episode. So
legendary.
Funny. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And Rowdy Piper's in that episode, I believe. Yeah. So.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace. Yes. Blockhead's all-time favorite show.
Trash Man.
Wow.
My favorite is Rum Ham. It's my favorite thing he's ever said. When they're on the beach, he's like, Rum Ham. It's my favorite.
I don't know.
You'll get to it.
That.
You'll get to it soon.
Milk Steak, I've seen. That was another episode where he's filling out a form to like online dating. And I think the question is like, what's a great meal to go out to, or what would you want? And he's milk steak.
Milk steak.
No. God, no. I worked. Okay, so Ben, when I worked, I don't want to say the company name, but the last the office job that I had when I was going back to school. Before you worked there was an accountant, and every time we would go out on like business lunches or dinner, no matter what food she was eating, she would always order a glass of milk to go with it. And it, for some reason, it just really skeeved me out a lot. I didn't understand it.
I mean, it's kind of weird to have milk with like dinner, right? I mean, I know that that was like the typical American household would do that, but like, ugh.
That's what I was gonna say. Is growing up as a kid, I would say under the age of like up to like 10 or 11, I had milk with like I think every meal that was like, okay, we're sitting around the table eating, which my parents tried to make us do as often as possible. Every meal was milk. So I had, if we ever had any kind of beef steak, I had milk and beef. I mean, yeah, beef and milk.
Milk and beef. Beef and milk. Beef milk.
Beef milk.
Beef milk. Beef milk. Naomi, I didn't tell you this. But when I went to I went to go get soap and things from the supermarket, our local.
Not butter though. You didn't get butter.
Well, because you didn't tell me to until when I was home.
Because you didn't.
But anyway, I thought it was Girl Scout cookies that these people were selling. You know, when I went in, I saw these people had a table. They didn't approach me when I walked in, but I was like, oh shit, I better get some cash because Girl Scout cookies or something.
Yes.
So I get cash back after I get the groceries. I come out and it's a table and they say, hey, would you like to? And then they say something. I don't know what they say, but they say a raffle and whatever. And I was like, sure, it's supporting like a local, like I think hockey team or something. So I was like, yeah, sure. So I fill it out and it's a raffle for like a bunch of beef. Like if you win the raffle, you get a bunch of beef.
Perfect for you guys.
So yeah,
excellent.
So if we win, we're gonna get a lot of beef. We'll just give it to Terry.
Yeah,
yes.
Give it to Terry.
You can give it to the people in his basement.
So yeah, I've been watching Always Sunny. Naomi, what else have you been watching?
What else? Beef milk. What else?
Oh God.
Fuck.
Not a pervert.
Not a pervert. Not in the window.
No, you sure? He's definitely got that vibe.
Good. He's good.
Okay. The next movie I have is Baghead. I watched, which it had a good idea, and I think it was trying to be like this big feminist commentary, and it just did not
fell flat.
Do it. Yeah, I was like, I did not like it.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
So yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah,
it's a pass. You can pass on that.
I watched. Let's see. Where do I want to go? I'll knock out a couple. I watched Wolfman, the new Wolfman.
Ooh, how was that?
It's all right. It's not great. It's not super good. It's not super bad. It's definitely not on the same level of the Invisible Man that he did last. It is a pretty standard Wolfman movie. Invisible Man was such an incredible, unique, modern take, and I was like, okay, he's doing Wolfman. Let's see what he's got, and it's just Wolfman. It's just he gets and it's really short. It's like a super short movie, and it feels short, and they don't give. Usually like an hour and a half movie, I'm like, fuck yeah, we're in and we're out. But it feels like we don't even know these people, and then they're immediately like, you got to care about him. Inky, hello. And then stuff happens, and it's like, I don't know. So yeah, it was very middle of the road. Not the worst movie ever, but there's some cool Wolfman POV stuff, I'll say.
Awesome.
You like POV? Point of view?
I do like
so that was kind of cool, but other than that, I was like, it's whatever.
Cool transformation?
Yeah. But again, not oh, Naomi's gone. Nothing that was like holy shit. Like this is like like the stuff like movies from the 80s did it better, So it was whatever. We also watched a movie called The Passenger. With hold on, I always forget his name. Robert loves this guy. Kyle Gallner. This guy.
Hi Naomi. Welcome
back. Guy from the Smile movies and whatever. It was good. I was expecting, so it's like you kind of follow like a very mild mannered kind of shy, very non-confrontational guy, and he's kind of getting like pushed around, and then Kyle Gallner's character is like had enough of it, and he kind of forces them to do stuff. And I was expecting it to be something totally different, which is on me for expecting something different. So when it wasn't that, I'm like, oh, this is different than I was expecting. It was still good. I still liked it, but it's not like I didn't think it was like amazing, but it was good. I would recommend it. It was intense. Like I'd like
The Passenger.
The Passenger, yes. And then I have a couple more about Ben, please.
I couldn't think of any other things that I've watched, but things I've played. Robert bought me this game called Get to Work. It's about a man who straps rollerblades onto his hands, his feet, and his knees, and then on all fours tries to make his way up the corporate ladder. I love this game. However, I get sick from it. I get nauseous from this game. I don't know what it is about. I think maybe there's no like crosshair in the middle of the screen. I heard that sometimes gets people sick. But I can't make it past this one point because I start getting queasy.
You're bored?
And I'm scared. I'm scared, guys.
You think it's happening?
I like video games. I think I love video games so much, but I don't want it. My dad gets sick from games. So
Ben, you're getting old. You're getting old.
I know. I just had a birthday. I'm getting older, and I'm gonna get sick.
So I mean, I feel like that's a very like unique. The movement in that game is very unique.
Yeah.
Most games you're not flying around like turning upside down and shit. So I wouldn't worry about it. Have you played like any type of like skateboarding game or something recently where you're kind of going like up and down to test it out?
Yeah, like I think. Skate. I mean, I played that remake, the Tony Hawk. Yeah, and that was fine.
So,
but I mean, that's the AAA game, so I think maybe they have like I don't know. They beta test it so you don't get queasy, and maybe they didn't have time for this game. They skipped the whole puking testing.
Maybe in a future update,
I don't know.
They'll be like, hey, now with less puke.
Blackhead says maybe I should drink some room temperature milk while playing that game.
There you go.
Sorry.
Ham milk, says Hoodie. Ham milk.
Rum ham.
Naomi, back to you.
Yes, I'll move on to some shows I've been watching. They're all, I don't think any of these are like new episodes. It's just like kind of comfort show. Oh, actually, one of them is new. Okay, so I've been watching The Nanny.
Hoodie.
What?
Hoodie said, have you ever had pig milk? The fuck?
Pig milk?
Why is that? I don't want that. Oh, sorry. Continue.
Pig milk is
The
ham
Nanny.
milk. Yeah, The Nanny. That's like nostalgia comfort show. Been watching that, and
Great
then
show.
I have. Hold on, sorry. Project Runway All Stars, which is not new, but they're all like reruns, and I still like watching it. And then 90 Day Last Resort is my trash show indulgence. It's horrible and hilarious because it's so horrible, and that's what I've been watching. Just people being messy.
Love
and
it.
me not me judging them and being okay with that.
On TV, it's okay to judge everybody. Everyone's crazy.
They're definitely great, and it's all like a lot of it's all manufactured drama and bullshit.
Of course,
all that shit. So it's fun. It's fun.
Hell yeah. We'll watch Severance this week, of course. I won't say anything. I won't say any words.
Into that.
But goddamn, what a show. We watched. So we watched a movie called All Good Things with Ryan Gosling. Is this? I have seen this poster forever, and I never watched it. Kirsten Dunst and Ryan Gosling. Ryan Dunst. Mix them up. And it's like a thriller kind of movie where he's like killing people. But then I saw that this movie is based on Robert Durst from the Jinx, the guy from the Jinx documentary. The guy who killed people, and then in the very end, he was like
Right.
in the bathroom. I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was based on him. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh shit! Now I want to watch it. So we watched All Good Things. It was fine. And I vaguely remember the story of him, Robert Durst. So we watched him. Okay, that's cool. And then I was like, you know what? Effie hadn't seen the documentary, so now just before we came, we restarted, or I'm restarting it. She's watching it for the first time. The Jinx.
My cousin told me to watch that.
Oh, so
cousin
good.
Liz. Cousin Liz. She said,
Cousin Liz.
Gotta watch it.
The last,
that is on my list.
The last fucking 5 minutes is just absolutely insane. And I'm excited because there is a part 2 that came out pretty recently that I have not watched yet. So I'm gonna watch that. We'll watch that once we finish this one.
Cool.
We watched Anora, which is the new movie from Neon. Here's the poster for it. Anora, and it's about a stripper who marries on a whim the son of he's like a Russian kid. You don't really know what the dad does. It's implied that he's either in like the mafia or he just owns like a corporation or something. You don't really know, but he's some rich kid, and he needs to marry an American, so they get married and they have like this like kind of love affair thing, and then shit goes crazy. It was okay. It wasn't. It didn't blow any parts of my body off. But it was
good.
But it was okay. I will say though, the first 40 minutes of this movie is nonstop sex scenes. Like I have never seen so much nudity and sex scenes in a movie in my life.
It's like The Room.
Oh
exactly.
God.
Exactly.
But was it belly button intercourse though?
Not quite. But I wouldn't be surprised. And it was so much. Thank you, Brenna. It was so much, and I'm not like a prude. Whatever. Whatever you want to do in your movie, do it. But at a certain point, I'm like, Jesus Christ, when is the movie gonna start? And once it starts, it's good. It's like, okay, and then it gets really funny, and it's kind of like it's like a funny Uncut Gems. Where Uncut Gems is like Uncut Gems. It's like Uncut Gems is like constant pure tension and stress for 2 hours. This is like that, but it's funny, and it's not quite. It's not as intense. Like holy shit, what's gonna happen? It's just, I don't know. It's fine. It's a good movie, but goddamn, there's so much nudity in it. You know.
Hell yeah.
Which, hey, if that's your thing, watch it. We watched a movie called Waves, which is an A24 movie from a couple years ago, 2019, I think. And it was, here's the poster, Waves. And it was good. I guess it's not really coming of age. It's more like what's the opposite of coming of age? Like going backwards in life. It's like
you're dying.
Yeah, it's just like it's a really it's kind of broken up into 2 parts. One, you're following this guy, this young like high school kid, and then the other half you're following his sister. And the first half is like this kid has like everything. He's got like a super wealthy family. He's like on track to be like a professional wrestler, not like WWE, but like an actual wrestler. And he's like going to get a scholarship. And then it's just like one thing after the other. Everything falls apart and it goes like horribly wrong. And it's super depressing. It's so fucking depressing.
Oh, no.
And then the second half is it's like I don't know. The second half is different. You're following the sister, and she's dealing with what happened in the first half of the movie. It's about like family and trauma and all that shit. If you like that kind of movie, it is shot super fucking well. It's very grainy and a lot of very colorful, and the cinematography was amazing. But it's a little bit of a heavier movie, I'll say.
I'll
You know.
watch it. I think that sounds like something I'd watch.
Yeah, I think you'd like it. It's good. The music's good. Trent Reznor did the music, so you got that
Oh
going
yeah.
for you. It's
Hell
fucking
yeah.
amazing. So,
Nice.
it was good. It was good. If you ever watched Euphoria on HBO, it feels like Euphoria, but
Okay.
a movie. And one of the actresses from Euphoria is in it too, so maybe that's why. But it's good. It's good. Ben, Naomi, I have two more.
I have one, and this is
Yeah,
my last one.
cool.
I've been playing ukulele again.
Oh,
I had it on the Switch, but it was on sale on Steam for like a couple bucks, so I got it. I like this game. I like it. If you like Banjo Kazooie, you guys like
yes.
Banjo Kazooie?
Never played it.
Sure.
Oh, you guys. If you like 3D platformers and collecting things, you'll like ukulele.
Yeah.
It's fun. That's all I have to say about that.
All right, there you go.
Naomi, what have you been watching, playing, feeling?
I feeling. If you want me to be honest about that, it's
Go for it.
not great.
It's fair.
But
Yeah.
I think that might be everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I've been also for work. I've had to watch like a lot of webinars, all related to advocacy and just for the nonprofits that we work with, and it's actually been good because it's all stuff that's like giving you resources on how to support the communities that are being kind of targeted and are struggling maybe more than others, and so it's depressing but also good to know that those resources are out there, and it's like hopeful because there are people that are trying to do good work and help where they can, so it's a little bit of up and down for me. Well, fine, I'll stab you
No.
too.
I got stabbed. My
You
wife
got
stabbed me.
Gabe.
Oh,
She
okay.
stabbed me.
Not paying attention to the chat. Sorry, Effie. You do what you got to do. I've also been doing like continuing ed stuff just for work on like graphic design and marketing and stuff. So none of that's super probably interesting for for watching things, but it does count as stuff that I'm watching.
Yeah.
I do have I have 3 YouTube links I want to plug
Ooh.
Okay.
that I've watched. The first one, it's been stuck in my head for like a week now, and I thought that if you watching it would help get it out, but that did not work. Now it's just more solidified
Hey,
in my
Momo.
head.
Mm.
So hey Momo. So
Momo.
it's the Deadpool Wolverine Like a Prayer fight scene.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
been
yeah.
stuck in my head, and now it's stuck in even more.
Yes.
So that's
Amazing
in
scene.
YouTube. Go watch it. It's hilarious. The other one I have, my cousin Liz recommended. It's Joe Pera talks you to sleep or puts you to sleep,
Mm-hmm.
and I I feel like it's the equivalent of a damp handshake.
Oh, God. Hell yeah.
So you guys can watch that too. I'm gonna drop that in. Give me
Okay.
a second. God damn it.
Damp
Here we
handshake.
go. Here's your damp handshake. Yes, Blackhead. I love Joe Pera too. But I was watching this video in particular and I was just like, oh God, this is gonna put me to sleep, but it's also kind of irritating me. Which might be the point. And then I have just this that I watch or listen. It's more like listening when I'm working or doing my writing, and it's Stoner Bart lo-fi music. So you can check
Okay.
that out.
Okay. All
Stoner
right.
Bart.
Stoner Bart sitting on a rooftop, getting high and listening to
Hell
lo-fi.
yeah.
It's
Hell yeah.
great.
Awesome.
So that's all
I don't
my
know if
stuff.
Speaking of Joe Pera, Gabe, I don't know if I ever showed you that Joe Pera episode. This is how I was introduced to Joe Pera from Maris. Maris showed me this one episode of him listening to a song on the radio. Have I ever showed you that video?
I don't.
It's one of
think
the
so.
episodes.
I don't think so.
Okay, I will put it in the chat. I will try to find it. I introduced Terry to it this way. It's one of my favorite episodes of his show. I'm not gonna say any more, but it's
Okay.
amazing. So yeah.
I need to watch. I've seen clips of his show, and it looks like
Mm-hmm.
very much something I would be interested in. So I gotta watch it. I watch it.
It's excellent.
My final two. Friday night was the first season finale. Dexter: Original Sin. Season 1 is over. It's pretty good.
Really?
It's pretty good. Yeah, it was good all around. Now that it's over, I've settled on it is good. It's
Okay.
not great. It is good, consistently good. Has great moments. Obviously not on the level of the first couple original seasons, but what can be, you know. But it's good, and I'm excited for season 2. And they've introduced some stuff that is like, oh, this was happening at the same time as other stuff was happening, and I don't want to say spoilers, but characters that were kind of around and doing stuff while in this little 10-year gap that we're getting up to the original season. So it's good. Again, if you're not a fan, you have no reason to watch it, but if you're a fan of the show, I think it's a good watch.
We didn't finish Dexter, did we, Ben? Or did you? No, okay,
No,
we
I did not. No.
Yeah, I was really into it, and then I don't remember
I
what.
think we watched season 1, maybe 2, maybe
No,
part of 2.
I got up to the John Lithgow season, but
you got
but
further than me.
I didn't finish
Trinity.
it though.
Trinity.
So
there's a Trinity reference. I'll say that in episode 1.
Hmm?
And you're gonna get, and I'm not joking. This is not a joke, but we're getting a Trinity prequel series where you follow him as a young Trinity, and he will be doing the voiceover. John Lithgow's doing the voiceover, and I'm like, okay, I get it. You want to make a new show, but Trinity,
Oh God,
is like, there is nothing cool or redeeming about him. He is like the worst human piece of shit you can.
smug motherfucker.
Exactly. Like Dexter, yeah, he kills people, but we love him, and there's a struggle, and there's there's a whole thing. But with fucking Trinity, he's the worst psychotic evil piece of shit.
It looks
And
great.
I can't I can't imagine how they're gonna how are we gonna follow this guy for more than one season? Like, I don't
There's nothing
like,
redeeming.
it's so weird, dude. But hey, I'll watch it. You know,
Part of that Dexter lore.
gotta get that lore, baby.
You're in there.
A minute.
Is that it?
I have
For you
one
guys?
more that I watched.
Watch out! Watch out! Oh fuck!
Oh God.
No.
Actually, I have a friend who wants to help me talk about this next movie. You guys want to meet him?
Oh. Yeah, sure.
It's okay to
Friend?
bring on a friend.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, come on. It's okay. He's a little
Oh,
shy.
God.
He's a little shy.
God. Ah!
Oh shit.
This is my friend.
It's the monkey.
I reject you, Satan.
That
Oh my
makes the
God,
weirdest
so
sound.
creepy.
Look at his little feet. I went to go see The Monkey at the early screening at AMC. Osgood Perkins' new
How
movie.
was it?
Stephen King. This movie fucking is awesome. This
Hell
movie
yeah.
rules, Ben. No spoilers.
Rules.
No spoilers at all. It is fucking awesome. I had so much fun. I'm so happy that it was good. I feel like this is exactly what Osgood Perkins needs to make. Like, Longlegs was great, super serious, super fucked up and dark, but like feels like, oh, this is his shit right here. Like, this is perfect. I can't wait for everyone to go watch it when it's like, if you can go see it in theaters, I would go see it. It was really fun watching it with a group of people, like, because it is also really funny. Like, it is a straight up horror comedy, and
Awesome.
it is great. Ben, I think you will really love it.
Mm-hmm.
Naomi, you
I'll
probably
hate it.
no. I think you'll. It's like gory. It's definitely gory, but it is
Okay.
like, it's funny. Nothing is serious. There's nothing that's like it's intense, I guess, but not in a like fucked up way. It's all light.
It's like a
So
50-50 shot that I will like it or hate it.
yeah, I think you'd like it.
All right.
Yeah, it is really good. I want to watch it again. I kind of want to go see it in theaters again, which I never want to do, but it's great.
I don't
Great
even know
movie.
if it's playing near us.
Technically, I
It
think
might
it comes out Friday, right?
Oh, okay.
The
Maybe that's why I
21st?
missed you then. Okay.
Yeah, so the 20th, 21st, somewhere in there is when it officially comes out. So next week, 21st.
Okay.
Highly recommend it.
Well, right now Ben's got to prioritize Paddington.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Paddington.
Right.
Paddington 3. That's what we're seeing next weekend.
We were supposed to see it for his birthday, but it was falsely advertised
see the
as
monkey.
an early release.
Maybe we'll see double feature Paddington and the monkey.
We'll
Okay,
see
that's
the
good.
monkey first, and then Paddington to like
Bear and monkey
calm us
weekend.
down. Cool,
Mhm.
great.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Perfect. There you go.
Zombie says, hi, me and Tiff are trying Raisin Canes for the first time and watching from the living room.
Oh, shit.
I've never had Raisin Canes.
Raisin
What is that?
Canes?
What is
It's
Raisins?
a fast food.
Oh.
No, it's not
Never.
raisins. It's It's a chicken restaurant, I think. Chicken fast food. Fried chicken, maybe. Am I wrong about that?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It's
thought you
it's a
said-
better Chick-fil-A.
I thought you said raisins, like raisins.
Yeah. Yeah, it's raisin.
Speaking
Raisin.
of Chick-fil-A, Spotify has been spamming me with Chick-fil-A commercials, and I keep marking them as offensive content, and they keep giving it to me, and it's pissing me off.
Naomi, can I ask a question? Can I
What?
ask a question?
Yes.
We have Apple Music. Why are you doing Spotify?
At my computer at work,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I pull up Spotify. I don't know why. I don't have it connected to Apple on my work computer.
You should. You should.
Okay.
Just saying, no commercials.
That's true.
I mean,
No commercials.
why not? Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
I'm probably too lazy to actually do that. But
Oh,
thank
okay.
you for suggesting
There you go.
something that I'm not gonna do.
Transmitter says no, don't do that. Why? Why, Transmitter?
See? I won't.
Spotify's better? Is Spotify better than Apple Music?
Though
No.
they need to stop giving me Chick-fil-A commercials. It's not
Spotify.
part of my algorithm. I am not interested in it. It's highly offensive content to me, and I
True.
keep
There you go.
flagging it, and they keep giving it to me. It's,
Mm.
I'm very unsatisfied with Spotify right now for that reason alone.
Apple Music.
Yeah.
There we go. Great advertising for Apple
Yes,
Music.
there we
No Chick-fil-A commercials.
That's it for.
anyone
Or
else?
do we have any things that we've been
I'm good.
watching?
No, I
No?
think that's it.
Okay.
I mean, there is Melrose, Ben. We do have Melrose
Oh
Place
yeah, Melrose. Love it.
and Pop
love it.
Culture Jeopardy, which
Mhm.
I'm back and forth on. Like, I like obviously playing along, but I can't stand the banter and like that whole segment when you got to talk to the teams, and it's just so cringe. And it's like
Yeah.
nobody cares. Just get back to the game. God, am I wrong?
There you go.
Am I
No,
wrong?
I hate that. I normally love awkward like interviews, but Pop Culture Jeopardy tries to make it funny,
Yep.
and it's not funny. It's not
Did
funny at all.
Did we piss off Gabe?
No, I'm here. I'm
He's
just drinking
gone.
I'm just drinking.
Yeah, no, it's not. And it's like there's like these awkward pauses where it's like they're trying to make it funny and it's just not, and it's
Mhm.
it's like my worst nightmare. Like, I hate it.
That
And I would-
SNL guy. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna like, if I was ever a contestant on one of those shows, I would flat out say like, no one cares about what I have to say, so you can skip me.
Move on, please.
Please move on.
Move on.
Back to the game.
Yeah. Colin Jost that's his name from
Oh.
SNL.
Yeah.
I don't
He's the
mind him.
host.
I think he's fine.
He's all right, but I feel like they try
He's
to
no
make
Ken
the
Jennings.
interviews.
He's no
He
Ken
he
Jennings.
is, and he's no Alex Trebek either.
No Trebek.
But like, they try to make the interviews funny because like it's on each team. There's 3 people, so like you have to interview like all 3 at the same time, and it's awkward. It gets awkward. They try to make it funny. They do little skits. It's bad.
He always makes it as if everyone's in a throuple. Like that's the
Yes.
ongoing joke, and it just gets really old.
It's not funny. Yeah. It's
So like
yeah.
the 20th time, it's like
Yeah.
not everyone's doing this. Please stop.
The I wish they would just skip the interview
Yeah,
part.
so do I.
Make the game longer. I don't care. Like it's dumb.
It's
But
filler.
anyway.
Yeah.
That's my hot take. Fuck your interviews.
All right, should we get into some news?
Yes.
All right, not a ton today. I put this one because this one I thought was really funny. So the team behind the monkey is taking applications to screen the monkey at your local church.
What?
So
yes.
So they have a website, and look at this website. Share the gift of the
Oh
monkey
my
with your congregation. And if you click apply, look at this like shitty little. So you can fill it out, and you have to be a what is it? You have to be a like
Religious
official,
organization?
official authorized religious institution. So I don't think we could do it
Wow.
here. But that's pretty funny. The question number 3 says, "What is the greatest sin of all?" And the only answer you can select is using your phone in a movie theater.
That's true.
Which is funny. So, yeah, I think that's great. I would love to go watch this movie in a church. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be great. This one's exciting. January 2026, we're getting a new Sam Raimi horror movie called Send Help.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Don't know much about it, but looks cool. The film is a survival horror thriller about 2 colleagues, Dylan O'Brien and Rachel McAdams, who become stranded on a deserted island, the only survivors of a plane crash. On the island, they must overcome past grievances and work together to survive, but ultimately it's a battle of wills and wits to make it out alive.
Wow.
Sam Raimi. Watch it.
Blockhead says false. The greatest sin is adding raisins to coleslaw.
Well,
Ew.
that's up there for sure.
Let's skip this one. Who gives a shit, you know? This one's exciting. Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs back in March with new monthly format. So they're not doing weekly anymore. They're doing, I believe, 1 episode a month, 2 movies per episode, I believe is the new format. I don't know if anyone out there is super into this and knows. I think that's what they said, but either way, it's coming back.
Zombie.
It's exciting. Love Joe Bob.
Yeah.
I gotta get back in. I've been only watching One Piece, so I stopped watching all my Joe Bob movies, but I gotta maybe go back and start watching some more, you know?
What episode are you on in One Piece?
Between 170 and 180, almost to 200.
Wow.
Pretty exciting. Almost caught up. Speaking of exciting, this one is
Hey yo, what the fuck? There's no cheese?
no cheese.
Daddy, chill.
One of my favorite games of all time, Days Gone, is getting a remaster. April 25th.
That motorcycle game.
Dude, if you haven't played Days Gone, this game got totally overlooked because it came out close to The Last of Us, and it is a outdoor zombie apocalypse, post-apocalyptic game. So everyone was like Last of Us, and me too. I totally skipped it. But dude, when I played this like a year ago or whatever, this game is awesome. And now that it's getting a remaster, I like put it on your wish list. Fucking play this game. It is so good. I kind of want to get it again just to have it on my Steam Deck so I can play it all the time. And it still looks good. Like it doesn't even need a remaster because it's not that old. On Steam, it looks amazing, but a remaster is going to make it look really good. So I love this game. Everyone should go play it.
Oh yeah. I gotta play The Last of Us Part 2 before the new one, the show comes out.
Coming out like soon, Ben.
I know, but they don't have it for the PC. I just gotta get it for PlayStation.
Yeah, it's not for PC yet. I think it's coming out soon.
Do you think
Like,
it
really
will come out before the show?
Let me see.
Then I'll get it. Look this up. Do a little research. Do a little research here.
Oh.
My shit. Look at my shit.
Yeah, look at
My
this.
shit. Look at my shit. Look at my shit. Look at my shit. Look at my shit. Look at all my shit.
Look at all my shit. Well, the remaster is April 3rd.
Oh.
And the new season is April.
Fuck. All right, well, I'll just have to play it really fast.
April 13th. I think that's the date, April 13th. So you got a week.
So it comes out.
Honestly, you could do it in a week. You could, if you really do it, you can do it in a week.
Yeah. I love that first game. So
oh my God.
I know the second one's incredible. So I'll do it. Maybe I'll stream it.
Just stream it.
It'll be kind of fun.
Ben, when are you doing Airbud this month? Not Airbud.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Airbud. Never doing that.
God
Airborne.
damn it. Airborne.
Soon.
Yeah, you only got a couple weeks left. 2 weeks.
It will happen, guys. I will post in the Discord when I'm watching it. We also Zombie, if you're still watching, did you get that movie Rad? Because I want to do a double feature, Rad and Airborne.
What's Rad?
It's like a BMX movie.
Yeah.
Do you ever own a BMX?
I did.
Yeah.
I had pegs and everything.
Nice.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
I got pegged up.
I don't know what any of that means.
All right.
Let's see. Where do I want to go next? This is super exciting.
Mm-hmm.
This is you could call this big news. You can also call this little news. Peter Dinklage is going to be joining Dexter Resurrection as I believe the big bad or little bad for this season.
Hold on.
Yes.
Right.
Why do they? I have a question. Why do they say Toxic Avenger star? This movie isn't even out yet.
It's his next movie, and it's bloody disgusting. So, I mean, what are they gonna say? Game of Thrones? You know?
Why not? That's what he's known for, right?
Yeah, that was like forever ago.
That's true. But this is hot. This is the hotness right now. This Toxic Avenger.
It looks like Eyes Wide Shut, Peter Dinklage.
Hell yeah.
I'd say that.
Yeah, this is super exciting. I can't wait for Dexter. It's going to be really good. It's not going to suck at all. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be like season 1. So there we go.
Got high hopes.
Fidelio.
I saw some.
Black.
Yeah. Yep. It's going to be good. And then the last piece of news. I don't know. I don't want to watch the trailer.
I feel like I get spit on every time that plays. So gross.
Yeah, my spit drop works. It breaks
I
every
was
episode.
I was waiting for it. Waiting for it.
I fix it and then it breaks, and I don't understand why. It's awful. There's a new trailer for a new John Lithgow movie. Speaking of Dexter, it's called The Rule of Jenny Penn. I don't think I want to watch the trailer, but I want to do this movie.
What is this?
I want to do this
poster.
Okay, you know what? Maybe we should just watch the trailer. It looks fucking crazy.
God.
It looks crazy. Let's watch it. Fuck it. Let me get the quality. Okay, here we go. Whatever. We're gonna watch it. I mean, immediately I was sold right here.
Ain't it strange? In this place of all places, here I am, full alive. We all get what's coming to us at the end.
Yo!
knows. Jimmy Payne.
Hell yeah.
Looks awesome. It says
I'm
Shudder.
down for this.
I don't know if that means it's gonna be like it's gonna be out in theaters for like a week and then go to Shudder.
Rank.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
There.
But this might need to be a cat movie. You know?
I'm down for that.
This comes out. I don't remember. I don't know what the date said. I don't know. I think it's pretty soon. But looks good.
That poster. Man.
Yeah. Yep.
That trailer.
And that's it.
Gross.
That's it
Gross
for the
and
news.
creepy.
Get out of here, you pervert.
Junior.
Pew, 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 pew.
That's it for the news. Now
That's it.
let's get silly and talk about his house. So there's no real smooth transition into this movie.
No.
His house. I watched this. Josh says, "Wow, finally they talk about the movie." Josh, welcome to the show, baby.
Yes.
The least important segment of our show is the actual movie. His house. I watched this a year or two ago, and I really liked it because it's fucking awesome. And when Naomi, you said you wanted to do it, I'm like, hell yeah, it's a good movie. It's heavy,
Thank you.
it's deep,
It is.
Very.
but it is an excellent movie. What did you guys top level think about this movie?
It's definitely one of my favorites. Now, when you say top level, I'm not sure I understand what you mean by that. Do you want just like a basic thought, or are we getting into details yet?
Yeah,
No
just
details, yeah.
just like a basic kind of
Okay.
over one or
Then-
two sentences, because we'll go through the whole plot here in a second.
I don't think I've ever cried watching a horror film before, and I
Have you seen Chucky?
was definitely. I might need to rewatch Chucky now that you say that. Yeah, I had lots of feelings going on when I watched this,
Sure,
and it was really well done.
Excellent.
Naomi and I watched this together the first time we both watched it not too long ago, right, Naomi?
No, I think we watched it over the summer.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It's intense. It's definitely something that sticks with you after. And I think both me and Naomi watching it a second time, because you know what is going on more after we watched it. It's kind of like watching a different movie. You notice certain things.
Certain lines mean different things now that like watching them again. Like I noticed certain like pieces of dialogue. I was like, oh shit. So it was cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I was looking to see the director Remy Weeks, which is an amazing name. I was seeing if he has anything post this movie, but it doesn't look like it yet. But hopefully he does, because it was excellent. He does have a movie called Tickle Monster though. That sounds interesting.
Ooh.
Where did I see? Now I don't see Tickle Monster.
Check that out.
Did I just make that up in my head? I don't know.
Is that your nickname for Ben?
Yeah. Tickle Monster. Stop it.
He's a tickle monster.
Stop it. So let's get into it, huh? All right.
Yeah.
It's a good segue.
So we open up on some refugees, and they are escaping. What is it? So is it like a civil war, or is it just two? So. Yeah, it's like a civil war in the South Sudan, right? And they are trying to two tribes are fighting, and they are trying to escape the violence of this war. And so this is our main family here, these three, and they're trying to escape. They go from
Bull is the guy, right?
Bull, yeah.
Yes.
Bol. I don't remember her name.
I don't either, and I also don't remember. I never remember anyone's names. So they leave, and then we see them on a boat. They're in the ocean here, and then we hear like a crash, and then they kind of wake up in this like housing unit where they've been kind of they make their way to England, right? So they're in England now.
Yes.
And they're in like I don't know, what would you call the place that they're staying? Like a
detention center, I think.
There you go.
But they're
for refugees.
They're not like being held for crimes, they're just being processed.
Right. So they have a meeting with these folks who are basically like, hey, we're gonna, you're allowed to stay, we're gonna give you a home. And they give them a bunch of rules, like they can't work, they can't leave, they can't move. And they just have to stay there and kind of wait and see what happens.
I think what's also another thing that stood out to me in that particular scene was that they ask them about the child that they had with them, and when they say that they lost them, there's like no affect or acknowledgement that this couple is like dealing with a loss. They're very disinterested, and
they don't care.
So it's pretty fucked up.
So they get it, and they get a house, and they're very happy and relieved that they're going to be able to not have to go back to that area. So they get to the house, and we meet Doctor Who is kind of showing them, kind of a dick. But God, he plays a good dick, huh? Love this guy.
Yeah. He's a good dick.
Good dick. And he shows them their house, and it is a pretty rundown. Clearly, someone was living there. Yeah, it is a shithole.
Yeah.
It's trashy. It's stinky, and the one thing that I noticed, saying you guys like notice things the second time around, is like he says like, this house is bigger than mine, right? He says that, and then later in the movie, two other guys who are working for this like organization say that, and I thought that was interesting. Like, his house is bigger than mine. But it's like,
but you wouldn't want to live there,
right? That doesn't mean it's nicer. Like,
it's like falling apart.
It's literally a fucking shithole. But they're like, and so he gives them more rules of like, no
assimilating.
Like, you have to fit in, like don't bite the hand that feeds you type of thing. Like, no music, no candles, no guests, no parties, like no pets, like nothing. Just
don't exist at all. Just
just be quiet and just don't make a scene, basically. And they're like, okay. So we kind of see around the house, we see a doll that their daughter had, and she takes these beads off of the doll and wears it as a necklace. Only drink milk, says Blockhead.
Yes. That's what Brits do. They only drink milk.
That's why Robert loves going there. He just loves chugging milk. I think immediately the first night they start hearing very quiet like whispers and like sing-songy kind of like little singing from inside the walls, like and stuff. Humming. It's very quiet and subtle, but super creepy. And then they kind of start cleaning up. The guy he gets a haircut, and he's doing his best to try to I guess fit in more, blend in more, and he wants them to only speak English, and he's trying really hard to, seems like, forget where they came from and who they were. He really wants to, like, okay, no, we're here now, and this is what we're gonna do.
Right. I thought that was like an interesting juxtaposition between the two of them. Like, he's very much focused on dressing the right way and westernizing himself, where she is very adamant about not doing that, like just sticking to her culture and not letting go of those things, even if some of it's painful.
Right.
I don't know if it's close to the scene, but there's a scene where they're eating and she is not using any silverware where he is, and I think he kind of pushes the silverware on her, and she kind of just rejects it.
So,
she uses it, but she says it tastes like metal.
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah.
And he's like, you'll get used to it. And I was like, yeah, that's interesting.
I would not want to get used to that.
Yeah. He walks by a church, and they give him like he's like, oh, you're one of the refugees, and they give him like a care basket with all kinds of stuff, and then he goes to like a bar, like a pub, and is singing and drinking and having fun with them. And then he kind of goes back and tells her about it. In between all of these scenes is a lot of hearing things inside the wall, seeing things out of the corner of the eye. The light switch works, but then it doesn't work, and when it's in the dark, you see like a shadow, and then he turns it on, and nothing's there. This scene was crazy because like there's like a rope hanging from inside the wall, and he starts it's like a cord.
Gross.
It's like a cord, like a light cord, and he pulls it, and then it turns into a rope, and then the rope has a bunch of like seaweed on it, and it starts like leaking. And then like this kind of monster dude comes up. Here's the seaweed. Oh, it's so scary. And then he gets kind of jump scared here, and then he kind of snaps out of it, and it's like a vision, and then that hole is not there anymore. But then he starts like tearing up the wallpaper to see like what was behind it, if there's actually holes there.
Yes, Black. Seaweed is scary.
Yeah, you ever touched it? Super scary.
It's gross.
Now, at this point, have we started to see more closely like what those ghosts and figures are yet?
I think not yet. I think it's still very
kind of vague.
Yeah. I think we kind of see like a shadowy figure behind him in that scene, but that was it. The next morning, and again, I don't remember her name. So the wife decides to go outside, and this like nothing happened with this guy, but like this just like I want to kill this guy. Like he didn't like clearly he's being like a dick just because she's a refugee and she's black and she's different, and it's like, oh, you like nothing happens, but I'm like, ugh.
No, he was just harassing her.
Yeah, just to be like a stupid kid. So she like
this whole scene is so much anxiety is driven from this, and tension, because you don't know what's gonna happen. And her getting lost, like she has a handwritten map that I believe her husband wrote up for her. I don't know where she's get to the church. That's it. And it's just like this labyrinth she's going through. There's a kid with an empty stroller. That
so
freaked
weird.
me out. I was like, what's going on? Where is she going? And I've never been in a situation like this. I've gotten lost before, but this is the way it's shot.
Shit.
Yeah, it's creepy. Like you don't know. There's
like
a lot
The
of
Shining.
weird things.
It feels like The Shining.
Yes.
Like this kid is playing like with his ball, and then she's walking for 20 more minutes, and then she comes a different corner and he's there. Like this is some Shining shit.
Creepy. Yeah.
It's so good. And she's trying to get to this church, and then she sees this group of like young teenagers. These are the scariest ones in the whole movie. Like like dude, Jesus Christ.
When I first saw this, I thought something was gonna go down.
Fucking so scary. And she just very politely asks them where to get to Church Road, which and they're mocking her accent, and they're saying it's over there, and like no, it's over there, and they all give her different directions, and then she finally gets it, like, oh, they're harassing me, and she starts to leave, and then they just start. They say go back to Africa. They say like all this like horrific racist shit. It's like what the fuck, like Jesus Christ. So that was I hated that part. And then she makes it to the doctor, and
this part pissed me off too. Like she's there essentially pouring her story out, and this woman could not be phased in the least. Like there's just no empathy from anyone that they interact with.
Yeah, it's like awkward. Like it feels awkward, but it shouldn't be. She's a doctor. She's trying to help.
Right.
She's doing a checkup, but it's just like, oh, you have a daughter, and yeah, she tells a story how she lost their daughter, and she has scarification, and each one represents a different tribe of the ones that were fighting, and she has both, so she can try to like survive and fit in and do what she has to do, which is important. That'll come back later. And the nurse is like, oh, okay. And it's like, okay, nothing.
See
That's
you
it.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, when she goes back home, I believe this is kind of when she starts to see stuff and feel stuff, and she realizes that something is wrong. And this was cool. And I don't know if she sees. I don't think she sees anything yet.
Is she hearing Mama yet?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. This is the scene you were talking about where
Yes.
she uses the fork
yeah.
and she's like, I taste metal, and he's like, you'll get used to it. And then this is also, I believe, the scene where she tells the story of like a fabled kind of story of this
the thief and the witch.
Yeah, there was this thief, and he was like he was an honorable man, but he was very poor, so he started stealing to like survive, and he eventually steals from what he doesn't know is a night witch, right? And there's a name for it. Didn't write it down. Someone remembers, but she tells that story, and then he gets like, he steals enough to get a house, and then the witch is like linked to him and the house, right? So it's his house, but it's also the house of this like demon witch thing that, like, because he stole from him, he needs to like pay his debt type of shit. And he starts seeing things, and it's like, oh, is that what is happening now?
When I first saw this, I thought she was just retelling the story kind of as like a connecting, like, again, remembering her culture and her home and trying to tie things together. And then watching it again, I was like, oh, they're confessing.
Yeah. This is like, this is them. Like, this
they
is exactly
really have
what,
a guilty conscience, actually. Yeah.
Chef says he built his house with the things he stole from the night witch, his house. Yeah, exactly. And then she's like, we have that. Like, that is what we have here. And at first you don't really know why. And it's like, okay, there's something there that followed them home, but you don't know why yet. And that doesn't come out till a little later. He's kind of slowly losing it a little bit more.
And he starts tearing down the wall at this point.
Yeah, he's seeing,
like, punching holes and shit, right?
Yeah, I don't know if that's right here, but yeah, he starts like hearing things, and he's like, get out of my house, and he's like trying to find, you see like things crawling inside the walls, like around the room. It's so fucking scary. And finally he's like, we have to burn all of our old stuff, like it's cursed. So he takes everything that they which is not much, but everything that they had, and he burned it. And then the next day he goes to the mall, including her necklace, and like he goes to the mall to try to just buy clothes that will fit in, and like, of course, he's getting fucking followed by like the white security guard, and he's looking at like the advertisements on the wall, and he's trying to look like them, you know, even though he's not them. Like, it's you know,
the Old Navy,
right,
kind of
basic white people clothes. Yeah,
families all happy and smiling.
Polo
like
shirts.
It's exactly. So yeah, this is where he's tearing up the wall, and I think this is the part where she was basically like, hey, like, we got to go home and pay our debt type of thing. And he was like, no, we're not leaving, I'm staying, we're not going back. He's saying that throughout the whole movie. We're not going back, I'm not going back, we're not going back. So
is this the cool part? Oh, I'm sorry, you go.
No, it's okay. It's just Chef. It doesn't matter.
The visual. Oh,
Y'all, you are a hater. Gabe is a hater.
I'm a Chef hater. Well, like, okay, Chef says he buys chinos and polo shirt and looks great in them. He does look awesome, but it's the point that he burned all of his old shit and old clothes to buy these new.
And it's not him.
Yeah, like he's doing it to. He's doing it to fit in because he doesn't want all his old shit. You know what I mean? So I know what you're saying. But I think
there's a deeper point to
it. Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Is this the scene where it pans out? The camera pans out.
Yes.
And we get the poster. That's over there. But it's just him. It's not her in the scene. And
Exactly.
This is incredible.
This is a really good scene.
I love when movies do this. Like it's not a scary scene, but it's this weird sort of symbolism but I feel like this is I like symbolism in movies, but not like heavy-handed shit. And this is a bit of that, but it's also
works.
not.
It works so well.
It works so well, and it's just creepy, and unnerving, but like visually just incredible.
Yeah,
like I love this,
and I think
so much.
Maybe this is where we start seeing that the ghosts are the people that he traveled with.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Including, I think. Yeah, this was so scary.
I can't pronounce the child's name.
So yeah, basically, everybody that was on that boat except them. I don't think everybody, because when you see the flashback again, people survived, but a lot of people died on that boat on the way home, including their
child. Yeah.
This scene, I think this is the scene where he gets attacked by everybody. So this is the daughter in like a crazy mask, awesome mask, and she's doing the light stuff, and then when she turns it off, like blah, everybody's there.
Yeah, this whole this scared the shit out of me.
So scary. And then eventually he gets the light back on, and they all disappear.
I don't remember who said it. I in the chat when we were watching this, because the ghosts are choking him, but then when he turns on the light, he's like kind of choking himself. Someone said choke yourself.
He told the dad joke to the ghosts.
Yes. Hey. I think it was Miss Aurelia. Was it? Yes, Aurelia, was that you?
I think
so.
So he goes to see Doctor Who, and he's like, look, we got to get out of this house. And this is a very interesting scene, because he's trying to be calm and not look like a crazy person, but his house is haunted and he's trying to get out of it. Right. And they're basically like, hey, what do you want me to say? Like, why, what are you doing? And he's like, well, there's rats and there's stuff. And he's like, there's rats everywhere. And he does look kind of crazy. And Matt Smith is like, you don't look good. You look sick. You smell bad. Like, what's going on? And then he like crushes the glass in his hand, and he's trying to like smile and like laugh through it all, but it's like there's so much like pain behind it, it's like, damn.
Right.
And then he just kind of runs away.
I think this was another scene that irritated me, and I think it just plays to the ongoing theme of the film, that there's just no social safety net for these people, and there's no compassion for them. And I think that's obviously pointing toward how things really are in society and how we handle this, and it's not right. Like they're obviously suffering from like PTSD,
right?
And they're expected to just get their shit together and be good citizens, and
just
they're not
shut
getting
up
any
and live and be quiet.
Right, we gave you shelter. What else do you want?
Yeah, right. Don't make
really
a scene. Don't make waves or anything.
Yeah.
We cut back to the wife, and she's here, and we get this scene. This is just like, it's so simple, but like, can you imagine a fucking arm? Dude,
that fucking freaked me out.
So scary. And then drops the necklace that he burned. And then we get this fucking bitch ass neighbor, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. And she's just basically like, why don't you just leave? Why don't you just leave? Get out of here. They're going to kick you out. I give it a week. Shut up, bitch. And then Matt Smith and another dude comes, and they see what's happened, and they're like, we have to report this. Like, you're destroying the house. And he's like, please don't. Like, I can fix it. Let me fix it. And then the wife comes out and is basically like, he's been saying it's rats, it's this and that, and she's like, there's a witch in the house, we're being haunted, we need to go back, we're gonna leave. Like, she doesn't give a shit, and she just spells it all out. And he's like, no. So from the outside, these two dudes look. They're like, what is going on? And on the way out, I think he was like, she's wearing their sheets or something like that. Was like, yeah, and it's like, okay, and then so they leave. They take pictures and then leave. And then this is where she's like, I'm leaving, I'm going home, and he's like, no, you're not. And he starts like, I think this is where he breaks all the locks and like makes the windows so they can't open and all that. Dave of the Undead, hello.
Hello.
And then he does some like meditation, right? And he's basically like, let me talk to, it is the night witch,
Yeah,
right? So he's like, I just like, let me just talk to you. And this is kind of where we get more of what's going on. And the night witch is like, if you basically cut yourself or I don't know if it's like cut or kill yourself or something, but like, I will bring the girl back, your daughter back in exchange for you. Like, let me have your body and I'll bring her back. And he gives him like a knife. We don't really see the night witch here. Liz was creepy. And then we're back in the ocean and he sees the girl. He tries to look away and like all these hands are coming out to like make him look, and I'm like, oh, it's so scary. But he's seeing her like, you know, die again basically. Ugh.
Okay, not to make a joke, but I'm going to a little humor here.
Go for it.
This particular scene, I feel like that's how I felt watching Ben on his multiple brownie high when he was just completely stuck and spaced out and not responding to anything. The only thing you didn't do is pee your pants.
Oh damn. This guy peed his pants.
Next time.
You know?
Yeah.
Next time. No, there will be no next time. I'm not going crazy over hot brownies. Yeah.
So she escapes out of a window, right? She like kind of locks him in a room and then she gets out of a window, and as she runs out, she's in like a whole different area. Like it looks like a school type of like a building. And it's like, oh, she's back home. And she meets I think it's her mom, right? This one of these ladies is her mom, I think. Maybe or maybe not. I don't know.
They're all just very close in their relationship, though. They all know each other.
I think this is supposed to be her mom, but I don't know. But yeah, it's like a friends and family in this kind of school.
Like welcoming her home.
Yeah, but then she's like, you know, I know this is not real. I know what you are, type of thing. And then we kind of get the full story. So then he comes and is looking for her, and she comes out of this little cabinet that's in that room. And you're like, huh, what's going on? And when they leave the room, you see that
yeah,
they kind of pan around and everybody's fucking dead. So it's like, oh shit. Okay, so this is them escaping, you know, however long ago. You're like, huh, where's the daughter? Right? So then like you see them hiding on the roof here as these
scene. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So fucking scary.
Freaks me out.
This is really
so fucked up. And they're kind of
At
walking.
this point, when I watched it the first time, this is when I kind of started to think that like something isn't adding up.
Right. Something's not right. So they get to the town where the bus is taking refugees, and they get to the front and there's no more room, and he's like, I have two more, you know, him and his wife, but they're like, there's no room. And he looks down and there's a girl there who got separated from her mom, and he just picks her up and says, this is my daughter, please. And you know, this lady's like, of course, like bring in the family. So he just stole this fucking child outside, 2 feet away. The mom is screaming for her daughter, and the daughter is screaming for her mom. Here she is. And they just used her to get on the bus to save themselves. And it's like fucking horrifying, dude. Can you imagine? And then as like the the soldiers or whatever's happening, they're coming in, they're shooting everybody, and she gets shot, right? The mom gets shot as they're driving out.
Yeah.
Which is like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Squid. Welcome.
And hey, Squid. And so they're walking, and then we get to this scene, which was kind of the opener. But now you have some more context of like what's going on. And she's basically like, hey, I'm going to protect you. Don't worry about it. But she's not really able to. And then they go to they're in the water. No, I don't think is that this scene yet? Yeah, that scene. So the boat kind of capsizes. There's an accident or something. And the husband gets himself and her to the other boat, the safety. And they're not. He doesn't go back for her, or he's not able to, or
I don't think he's able to.
She's kind of far, and she drowns, so she dies, and they just used her to get to safety, and then she's fucking dead. Yeah.
That I told when we watched this the first time. I literally I felt very betrayed by the story watching this, and obviously that's like the point, but like it was very visceral. Like this whole time you're rooting for these people and you're empathizing with them, and then you see this horrible thing they did, and it just really kind of turned everything sideways. And I pointed out to Ben, there's a line at the very beginning where they're at the detention center, and one of the guys that they're interviewing with says, whether you're good or bad, that's not for me to decide. And I feel like, especially watching it a second time around, that's something that maybe not so much the wife, but Bull really struggles with, like, what kind of person am I? Like, I'm not a good person. Like, this is this horrible thing I did. But you also, as horrible and inexcusable as it is, it was a pure act of desperation. And yeah, I'm like getting choked up thinking about it again. It's just the whole thing's very like heartbreaking and upsetting.
It's so easy to watch it and be like, wow, what a piece of shit. But dude, I mean, if it was me and Effie, I'm sitting there and like, I don't know if I wouldn't do the same thing, you know, like it's horrible, but like if you're so desperate to not fucking die, like who knows what people will do. So it's like it's hard to judge it and say you didn't live it. So like if you were in the situation, who knows what you would do, you know?
I agree with Chef's comment. In a way, the person at the beginning saying it's not for me to judge you is the filmmaker giving the audience an instruction, which is true.
Perfect. Yeah,
that's exactly what it was.
Wow, Chef said something smart.
God damn it, Gabe.
Hey, Chef calls in and does a 20-minute fucking joke that goes nowhere about fucking lizards or something. I don't remember.
I would become a toilet paper hoarder, Blockhead. I would.
No.
So they kind of both come out of that flashback, and she's like, she now knows that the Night Witch is Jazzy, hello, is like after them, and basically the guy needs to like cut himself to invite the Night Witch to take over his body, because the Night Witch can't do it himself. And there's a scene right before this, before he does the thing on the ocean, where he's like, look, he's like, oh, your pictures can't hurt me. Well, like, welcome, stay in my house, you can't hurt me, you know? But then it's basically like, okay, but we're gonna like fuck your life up 24/7.
Torment you
we're
forever.
gonna you're never gonna sleep, you're gonna have horrible visions. So like, yeah, I can't physically hurt you, but mentally I can fuck your shit up. So she walks in, and you see her look at the knife like, okay, maybe I'm gonna like cut him so it does it. But before she does it, she hears the knife get taken off the counter, and he slashes his arm, and he's basically look, he's coming, you gotta go. I'm gonna fix it, I'm gonna make it right, I'm gonna bring her back, like, type of thing. And then we get this cool scene where like this hole opens up from the ground in their kitchen, and then we see really cool, like, practical effects, maybe mixed with CGI a little bit, but you see him come out and you finally see like the Night Witch as a whole.
The Night Witch.
Look at this guy. He's so fucking cool.
I feel like they just borrowed like the Night King from Game of Thrones.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
It
It looks cool
yeah. That's a real person. That's not CG.
Mhm.
That is makeup.
Yes.
It's
yes.
a person.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's so good.
Blockhead, I believe the movie is only an hour and a half.
It's an hour and 32 minutes. It is not a long movie at all. But you know. And then he does, this is so gross. So he has a little, like a slash on his arm.
Yeah,
and then he sticks his fingers inside and you see his fingers like moving around. Oh, so gross, dude. Awful.
It is Stephen Miller.
Stephen
Yeah,
Miller.
Stephen
it
Miller.
is, for sure.
So then you kind of see the daughter, not their daughter, but you see the girl come back and hold her hand, and it's like she makes a decision, like, do I let the Night Witch take my husband? And then, so like, this is the part where I'm like, I don't know. So does that mean literally he'll die and the girl will come back, or is he just gonna die and then they're both gone? Like, this is the part I wasn't super clear on, you know. But she chooses to slit his fucking throat. So she kills the Night King, or the Night Witch, and she kills him, and it's over.
Right.
And then not the next day, but the next scene, we see Matt Smith. They're repairing the house, and then there's a great part of like, he says like, is any witches or something? And he's like, nope, she killed him. And it's like, all right.
The witch.
Yeah, she killed him. Don't worry about it. And
not
he kind of
denying it anymore.
Yeah. He's kind of, he's wearing what seems like his clothes. Like he's kind of back to normal. And that was that. And then we kind of, the final shot is them in the house, like looking into the other room, and like all the people who I believe were on the bus, in the car, and in the boats are in there with them, but they're like normal forms. They're not their like zombie forms, whatever.
Spooky.
And it's basically just like we're accepting it, how we got here, and we're staying here. This is our home.
Yeah.
These are all great shots. I love the
Yeah.
photography here.
And that's
awesome.
That's the movie.
What a movie. What a movie.
One of my favorites.
This is
Excellent film.
Great movie.
Great movie. This is gonna be hard to rank.
Yes.
I have a feeling
I was so worried. Yeah.
Yeah, this on the list, I don't know, because it's like we said in the beginning, it's not a typical CAD movie. Oh shit.
Oh god.
Quickly.
Oh god.
Let's
We gotta go. We gotta go. Thank you, Transmitter.
Whew.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Continue, Ben. Let's continue.
I just because it's such a heavy movie, we really don't put heavy movies on our list. We don't really watch them, but there's a few. There's definitely a few. Most of them I think Jam picked.
Yeah.
So I have a feeling it's gonna be around those just because of the vibe of the movie, but I don't know. I really like wherever this lands on the list. I still really like this movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to fit in,
I agree, because like usually, those of you who watch every week, we kind of do more lighthearted stuff, more fun horror movies, not necessarily comedy, and like we watch serious horror movies, but more like fun. Whereas this is not necessarily a fun movie, but it is it's an amazing movie.
Why don't you make a Naomi category?
Oof, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough.
Because then I can just recommend any horror film I want, and not worry about it.
You can still do that. They can be on the list.
Yes.
So yeah, if you're new, exclamation rankings. If you're on Twitch, you can see all of our list here, and we have some separate lists for our other franchises that we're doing. And yeah, so where is Where's the jam movie? Like the sad? No, that's not a jam movie.
Well, where's the Black Coat's daughter? Where is that one?
Black Coat's daughter.
Because I thought
That's
that
high
was
up there,
kind of
isn't
heavy and pretty good.
That yeah, but it's a different kind of heavy. Like that to me is a fun heavy, whereas this is
Really?
yeah, because it's like fucking.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to say I don't want to spoil it, but like this I would watch again, and like this movie I don't think I would watch it again.
Okay.
Like Incantation.
Yeah.
Like right here. These are the jam movies.
Oh,
like
there you go. They're right next to each
so
other.
this is a good spot. So I would say
put it under Freaky. Because I haven't
What's
seen
Hellhole?
I don't know what that
What
was.
is
Hellhole is another serious movie. That's the
Yeah, Brenna says I get my own list, guys. So it's been decided.
Okay,
Brennis also says exclamation come every 5 minutes.
As she said.
I don't know. Koala, hello. Okay. Let's work backwards here.
Okay. Oh.
The fuck?
This is tough, man.
True.
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck?
Hellhole is
no
awesome.
cheese?
That's that Netflix
chill.
movie where they shit.
Oh, I hate that. I don't like that.
Oh shit. Huge big old raid. Welcome in everybody. TV
Holy.
HTH TV. Holy shit. Welcome in everybody.
Welcome.
Whew.
Welcome. How
You
was your
missed
stream?
the movie chat, but that's
Yeah, we're at
Thank you for raiding.
Hey, thanks for the
Whoa.
follow. Appreciate you. What were you doing on stream?
Yeah.
What were you doing over there on the internet?
Well,
We're
welcome to our
yeah, who are
welcome
we,
to our
Ben?
show.
Who are we? What are we doing?
Well, this
What's happening?
This is ControlAltDeath. This is one of the shows on BenMonsterTV where we review horror movies.
Hatch. Okay. Pronounced Hatch.
Hatch?
That's the
Hatch.
name.
Welcome, Hatch.
Hatch.
We just talked about a movie called His House. My wife suggested we watch, and we're about to rank it on our big list of movies. We're having a hard time because this isn't a typical ControlAltDeath movie. It's a heavy one. It's a serious one. So we're thinking it's gonna go kind of close to our other serious movies that we have on the list, but we're not sure.
Hey.
Thank you for the follow, Steve.
Thank you. Yeah, so CAD, every week we watch like a more of a lesser known, usually kind of fun horror movie, and then we have one giant list here. And if you do exclamation rankings, you can click on it and you can see we watched a lot of movies. And then we also have some separate lists for our bigger franchises.
You can have separate lists for franchises, but you can't have a separate list for me.
Yes.
No.
I am a franchise. I'm gonna be a franchise.
When you're a
Ben, you're
franchise, then we'll do it. We're currently working on our Child's Play, which maybe we'll watch that one soon. But thank you for the raid, Hatch. Hope the stream was amazing.
Hatch.
Thank you for bringing all your folks here. We are kind of wrapping it up a little bit, but
Shelly, hello.
thank you. God, all these new friends. All right, let's rank it. Let's rank it. So,
What are those serious ones?
It was in the 30s.
Thank you for the follow. That's a cool icon.
man, this is tough. Like, okay.
Let's put it maybe. Oh,
Thank you. Thank you.
Tangles. Maybe I like this better than Incantation and the Wailing. Goldie, welcome. Thank you. So maybe put it above Incantation, below Hellhole.
I haven't seen Hellhole. I think it should go under Freaky.
Hellhole is amazing. I personally like Incantation more, but that's some straight cult shit. So that's my shit right there. So like I don't. But this is like way more. This is like some real shit, you know. Whereas,
Actually,
well, real.
Incantation was really good.
Incantation's.
That was good. Yeah, that was really good.
Whoa,
I would put it.
Oh God.
You share the curse. We have not done Evil Dead yet, but that is on the list. Maybe after Chucky. Child's Play. I don't know.
Shit. Look at my shit.
Look at my shit.
Yeah, look at my
Look at my
shit.
shit. Look at my
Look at my
Instigator.
shit.
Instigator.
shit. Look at my shit. Look at all my
I think
shit.
Look at all my shit.
I think I know someone who wants to watch Evil Dead with us.
Who?
They're in the chat.
Koala?
They're in the chat.
Oh shit! Get the fuck out of here!
Well, either Evil Dead or all right, guys.
What is it? What's wrong, sister?
Don't scare the new people away. Don't scare the new friends away. Evil Dead or Hellraiser or might be next. I don't know.
I would say Evil Dead should be next. Evil Dead's next.
All right, let's rank it. I say I would
Okay.
vote at 33, below Incantation, above The Wailing.
Okay. Okay.
Do we agree?
I agree. I agree.
Okay.
I slightly disagree, but it's not my show.
Yeah, you
Really?
can't can't do it.
I don't get to vote.
Hatch, thank you for the raid. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Love you.
thanks.
All your friends, welcome in. We stream several days a week. We do. This is our usually on Thursdays, sometimes Saturdays.
Right.
Tomorrow, Robot Dawn is going to be doing some cyber fighting.
Hell yeah.
Finally back. Can't wait. I think I have the promo for that. It's going to
got that
be
promo.
Championship Series. It's Goober versus
Oh,
Miss
shit.
Aurelia. Yo,
Nice.
Tune in,
bring
folks. Tune
you don't
in.
want to miss this show. You don't want to miss it. So good. And then I think Robert's doing a treehouse Tuesday. And then our watch party for, can I get a drum roll?
What?
Child's Play 2.
Shit.
Child's Play 2. One of my favorites, definitely my favorite of the Child's Play franchises. One of my favorite movies too. I love this movie so much. This will be Big Chucky guy. Am I gonna dress up again? No.
Oh,
I won't.
boo.
It's so hot and so uncomfortable. But yeah, Child's Play 2. We're going to be watching this probably Wednesday night, Ben, right?
Wednesday night?
Yep. For a
Yes.
Thursday show, right? Okay. So come back to the Discord. We do watch parties for our movies every week. So if you want to join the Discord and hang out, we stream the movie and you can watch it and hang out and chat.
Free movie.
Free movie.
Yeah.
We don't even charge.
Yeah.
Is it illegal?
Probably.
I don't know.
So
I'm
come
not
break the law. Break the
don't-
law. Watch them for free.
I'm not a lawyer. And then this next Friday we'll do our kind of main flat. Here, you know what? I can show you this. Here's our schedule. I forgot I have this now.
Shit.
Sundays, Cyber City. Thursdays, ControlAltDeath. Tuesdays is not on the list, but Treehouse Time with Robert Schmaubert. And then Fridays is Tuesdays with Ben Monster. It's kind of our main flagship show, if you will. And then, you know, Ben, I'm going to say it. Maybe this week.
Podcast?
Maybe this Wednesday we're going to be doing a podcast. It's been a long time.
Oh, shit.
If we do, the movie will be after that. So it'll be like an hour
Right.
podcast and then the movie. Okay?
We haven't done one in a really long time.
A very long time. And look, I'm going to,
Yeah.
this is a spoiler for the podcast. Normally
Oh,
we
shit.
bring a drink, a weird drink that we all try. And I have a drink, actually.
Deep
But I
Blue,
also, thank you for the follow. When I went to go see The Monkey, my AMC now sells elevated chocolate. So this is the this is the
What?
A24 brand chocolate bars that they started making. I bought one of each and I'm gonna try it.
Oh,
God.
God.
Popcorn and candy, fizzy fountain
What?
soda, and salty peanut crunch.
That all sounds
Elevated
What?
elevated chocolate, guys.
That sounds
What does
elevated.
that mean? What does that mean, elevated?
They make elevated horror movies, so I call it elevated chocolate.
I thought it was drugs. in it or
Zombie hates
something.
this chocolate. He hates it.
Can I make
Um,
another recommendation that I would like us to watch at some point? I know I'm not next.
It ain't cool
Okay.
I know there's a
being no
queue.
jive turkey.
Is it
So close to Thanksgiving.
more fun?
I think it's more CAD.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Audition. Audition.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
I wanna
Okay,
watch
we can do Audition.
I think
You
that's
don't like?
iconic.
Do you like Audition?
Me?
It's very gory.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Audition. Yeah, I've seen Audition.
Okay.
Whatever she says.
Scary.
It is fucked up. I think it's.
That's an
Shelley?
iconic movie.
Shelly, welcome to the Discord. Shelly's ready for movie night.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, movie night will be Wednesday night and in the Discord, so come hang out. And thank you for the raid. Naomi, thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
of course.
Thanks, Naomi.
Thank you.
Naomi, you got anything to plug?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. You want to
Maybe
say
next
anything?
week.
What about a shout out? Shout out
Shout
out there?
out to everyone in the chat because you're awesome.
Hell yeah.
Shout out. And if anyone was watching on YouTube, I think our new friend Josh, shout out to you for holding down the YouTube. We are multi-streaming now, so that's exciting. I hope everything works. You know, it'll make the VODs a lot easier. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Do we have any raid suggestions? I don't have a lot of people on my side. I can also try and find a rando.
It's dangerous when you do that.
I will be back, Brenna. I will be back.
It is. Oh, what's this? This looks cool. I see a skull.
Ooh.
This looks kind of cool. Some horror art. What do you think?
Someone's making some art. Yeah, why not? Let's go say hi.
Do they have a microphone? Uncha, please. What's your suggestion? Gargle TV?
I don't like the sound of that.
Gargle TV. Yeah, Uncha.
Yay, go Benz.
Thug shells. All right, let's go raid
Thug shells.
Thug shells. They're
Oh my
looks
God,
like they're
Robert.
a DJ.
Oh my God!
Oh shit.
Oh my God!
All right.
People are going crazy.
Thank you for watching. I love you all. Jesus,
Love
Chef,
you.
that was a terrible.
Bye.
That was a terrible misspelling.
Add that other P. All right. Love you guys. Don't be a dingus.
Bye.
Bye, Ben.
Yeah.
Take that, you mutated son of a bitch!